guys, I'm just coming to you today. I figured I would film a quick video. One, because I don't like death today. It's Saturday, so I've actually done something with this area. And the other reason is I wanted to make a video on the top 5 reasons I won't miss being fat anymore. I've had a not very good day today, and I felt like maybe talking about something something that's important to me would kind of help in moving along the afternoon. Sorry, I'm driving into the sun, so my complexion and my hair and everything else is going to change colors. I apologize. If you hate it, I understand. I am actually headed to the drag races, so that should be fun. But top 5 things, I probably have a million, so these are in no specific order. But if I had to say, the number 1 reason is going to be being uncomfortable. Physically, emotionally, all of the above. Being uncomfortable because your clothes don't fit right, or even if they do fit right, they don't look good. Being uncomfortable to go around a large group of people, or not knowing if it's going, when you get somewhere, if it's a social function outside, you know, how far are you going to have to walk? Is it going to be a long ways? You know, is it going to be horrible, and are you going to feel out of place and have anxiety and be uncomfortable the whole time? I know that being smaller doesn't fix all types of social anxiety, and I understand that, but I also know from being smaller in high school that I'm a very outgoing person, and that it would cross my mind, but it wasn't always on the forefront of my mind that I was going to be the biggest person there, the biggest person in the friend group, the largest girl by far, by 100 pounds, 150 pounds. I will not miss being scared and nervous to go places and do things. That I will not miss. Second thing, chub rub. Chafing. It's not pretty. It's horrible. I've always had it. It's gotten significantly worse in the last few years. And it's miserable. And you can put all the powder on in the world, but some days you're going to sweat it off and you're going to be miserable. And it is going to be horrible. I will not miss that. I will not miss that one bit. Thirdly, shopping. I dread shopping. I don't know if I'll like shopping when I'm smaller, but I would like to tell myself that I will. I have a best friend that has been my best friend since I was 14, since we were 14, so over 12 years, and she's always been a little stick person, and she's gained some weight in the last few years, but she's still a healthy weight. And I cannot wait to be able to go into a store with her and for us to be able to shop on the same side of the store, or in the same store, period. That I'll probably cry that day, because that's something that's so important to me. And it may sound silly and superficial, but I've always wished that we could shop in the same area or the same stores and just enjoy it, because she loves to shop and I hate it, so I don't go with her. We used to have a Deb in our mall, and I would go there with her because I stayed on the plus side and she stayed on the regular, or the juniors, and I loved it. That was pretty much, it was the first shop when you walked into a specific door of our mall, and we would literally go in and come out, because what's the point of walking around the mall if you can't fit in any of the clothes? Only clothes they have are going to be Deb or Torrid, which, you know, I'm kind of trying to watch my pennies, so I try not to go in there very much. And the only other places are mostly going to be Old Lady. No offense to anyone, but you know what I'm talking about, because even my mom's age is nothing like your grandma's style clothes, which is pretty much what our ladies sections are. And so, I mean, no offense, it's strictly preference. If that's something that you like to wear, that is perfectly fine. And I do not mean to hurt anyone's feelings. Please don't mean that I do, or think that I do, because I don't. And fourth reason, I would have to say, is going to be I'm sorry for the pause. It's been a very long day. Fourth reason is going to be not having any self-control anymore. I have not had my surgery yet. I am in the process of scheduling surgery. I have completed all 6 months of my requirement, if you're new to my channel. And tonight, my best friend, she asked me if I wanted to go and eat lunch with, or supper with her. And I had had a bad day, and she wanted to go eat Mexican, which is our favorite. So I said, sure, when and where, I'll be there. So we met in the middle, because we don't live around the corner from each other anymore. And I ordered chicken nachos, which is my favorite. That's what I always get. And I was full. I was comfortable halfway through. 3/4 of the way I was stuffed. I stuffed the rest of it in my mouth. I don't snack. And I don't eat sweets. That's not my thing. I love salty food. I love chips. And I overeat. My portions are horrible. I do really well, and then I fall off the wagon. And I'm not gonna cry, but tonight just reaffirmed exactly why I'm having this surgery, why I chose to make a difference. Because again, I overate tonight. I didn't feel good. My heart was hurt. So what do? Stuff my face. Because food makes me feel better. Emotionally, I feel better. Physically, I feel miserable. Because I haven't eaten this much in I don't know how long. And it's horrible. And now I have to go to the drag races. Not able to hold my stomach in because I've eaten too much. Uncomfortable because I've eaten too much. And finding myself hoping that in my hour drive to meet my boyfriend and his friends, that some of this food digests so that I don't hate my life when I get there. I'm not going to miss that. Not at all. And I guess my fifth reason would have to be that I won't miss having no drive and motivation. I have all of these spectacular dreams and plans, and I start to do them and I hurt, or I find an excuse. I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to be lazy and uncomfortable. I don't want to be that girl anymore. And I'm going to add another one in because this is one of the main ones and I forgot until just now. Self-confidence. I have none. Well, I have a little. I basically have none. I used to be so outgoing and so happy and bubbly and liked to be around people and did every social gathering. I was there, and I went 100 miles an hour, little sleep, but if something social was going on, I wanted to be there. I was not going to miss it. And I was bigger, probably like an 18. I think my jeans back then were like a 17, 18. But still, I was happy and confident. In the past couple of years, I have lost all self-confidence. I have no self-confidence in myself. Very rarely am I proud of myself. I couldn't tell you the last time I was proud of myself until I started this journey and started doing things for myself. I hated myself. I'm still not a fan of myself, but I'm trying to be. And I'm trying to be proud that I'm doing what I need to do, and I'm doing something to better myself and to prevent problems that arise from being morbidly obese as an adult. And that's probably one of the main reasons that would be up there with my number one. I will not miss not having any self-confidence because I know who I am, and I let what's on the outside affect how I feel on the inside. And I know I shouldn't, but I do. And I know a lot of people say that they don't, but deep down they do. It's hard not to. It is so hard not to. We live in a very physical, visual world, and it's not always flowers and roses and rainbows and diamonds. It's not. It's real, and it sucks sometimes. There are also amazing times and moments that you will have for the rest of your life, no matter what size you are, where you were so happy that you could have cried, and so happy that it took your breath away. I want more of those moments and less of the sad, scared moments. So I'll leave you today with a message that I'm going to try and do myself, but try and remember to enjoy the good days. Make moments that excite you and make you happy, and less of the moments that make you scared and anxious. So, happy Saturday. I hope everybody enjoys their holiday weekend, and have a great weekend. Bye.